So good morning, everybody. It's the 23rd of November and it's Monday morning, just after 11 o'clock, and it's Talking Cafe Live. So it's been quite a while since I've been on here. It's just things have just not worked out, but we're here now. I'd like to introduce you to Vikki, who's joining me today. So good morning, Vikki.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah. So Vikki is the coordinator of Your Care Network, and she's also a micro provider. So we're here today to talk about what a micro provider is and how you can become a micro provider, and also what the Your Care Network is all about and how it works with us working alongside village agents and community agents. So Vikki, can you just sort of explain what a micro provider is?
So I've been a micro provider for a year now, and a micro provider does everything and does anything. So it very much depends on what is needed for the person. So it could be ranging from shopping, it could be cleaning, it could be collecting prescriptions, it could be personal care, it could be support. And all of those things can happen with all of your clients all on the same, different times during the day. So it's very varied. We are self-employed and we are working directly with families and people that need the care. So that referrals can come in from village agents, people from the community, people themselves, hospital discharge people very often get in contact with somebody that's coming out of hospital. So again, there are lots of different routes in how micro providers get their clients, and there are lots of different things that micro providers can do.
And it's very much client focused, isn't it?
It's very much personal. It is completely person led.
Yeah, on what they want,
Absolutely.
They get support from their family.
Absolutely. A client has got to be able to direct their care, or somebody has got to be able to direct what a micro provider needs to do, or what they would like them to do. Because otherwise, we are not CQC'd, and somebody has got to be able to decide what it is that they want to do, which is the big difference from a care agency. Obviously, somebody actually has one micro provider, or maybe a couple of micro providers coming in, but they will always know who's coming in, and they will always know what they are going to be doing because they would have asked what they want them to do.
And one thing I've noticed as a community agent is very much, it's nice. I think we've only got a couple at the moment, but actually handymen that are actually on there. So the fact of sometimes, a client might want a shelf fitted or something like that, or they want the TV, they've got a new TV and they want it wall mounted. So, or they just want their garden, they want their grass cut once a week. Very simple things, but actually it means a lot to that client because, if they've been a very avid gardener and then unfortunately they've had a stroke and they're not able to cut their grass anymore, they don't want to see their grass growing through the summer and when it's been their pride and joy. So it can be anything, can't it, really? It's not just about,
absolutely,
like you say, it's going shopping or something like that, or they used to be able-bodied, but now they're not able to do the shopping because they can't carry it, but they still want to go to Tesco's once a week.
Even with COVID, people are choosing that they don't, some people are isolating, some people are choosing to not go out. So micro providers will go and do whatever it needs doing to enable our clients to stay safe.
Yeah. So Ellie's just put up a question. Do you have to have any certain experience to become a micro provider?
No, not really. There are training opportunities along the way. And as long as you have the personal insurance and as long as you have a DBS, an enhanced DBS, and there are ways of getting that. But even then, not every micro provider's got it when they first start. And then if it's always handy to have safeguarding and various other qualifications that are easily got online, and the Your Care Network will enable that to happen as well. So there's lots of opportunities for training along the way, but no, not necessarily.
That's brilliant. So how does the Your Care Network work? What's that all about? Oh, have I lost you? Vikki, can you hear me?
I seem to have lost you.
Oh, I can hear her, but she can't hear me. Hello, Vikki. So we've just got a question from Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Would they be able to tune the TV in, as I need to purchase, but I'm afraid I won't be able to set it up? Yes, Sylvia, they will definitely be able to do that for you. So if you put in the private comments, Sylvia, where you are, we can put you in touch with a micro provider in your area. I think hopefully we're going to get Vikki back now. Let's just have a look. Add to stream.
Hello, sorry, I think I lost you there.
That's okay, don't worry. I had a question. So Sylvia just put on there, would a micro provider be able to tune a TV in, as I need to purchase one, but I'm afraid I won't be able to set it up? And I just said, yes, that's something that they definitely can do.
I seem to have lost
Oh dear.
ability to hear you.
You're welcome, Sylvia, no worries. Vikki, can you hear me? Morning, Chrissy, nice to see you. We seem to have lost Vikki for some reason. So Vicki's been talking about how to become a micro provider. The Your Care Network is basically what Vikki, can you hear me, Vikki?
I can now, yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
there we go. Yeah, you're back. Yes, so I was saying, could you explain about the Your Care Network?
So the Your Care Network is a website, not a web, it is a website, but also it's a community group where lots of other micro providers are able to access the various posts for jobs that come up, sometimes support, sometimes information about training, and it's like a community of micro providers. But also it can be accessed by village agents who want to post jobs. Very often people from the hospital are able to post jobs on there. And then the micro providers also have a separate group that's a chat group that we can, chew the cud over and look at different issues that might come up. And it's just giving everybody a platform to be able to say and ask questions and belong to a community.
And as a community agent, I have to admit, I found it really helpful, because a lot of the time you have family members that you have contact with, and it's really nice to give them the website, because they can go on there, they can see the profiles, they can actually see the person, what they look like, find out exactly what's involved, how much they pay. They can contact them directly with their mobile number. So it gives the family that sort of ownership as well, if they're trying to look for something for their mum or their dad.
Good.
So just got a question here from Sophie. Good morning, Sophie. Can you be a micro provider and work flexible hours?
Yes.
Because you're very
self-employed. So
yeah.
If you want to work lots of hours, then you can. If you have to work around school pickup times, then it's perfect, because you're in charge of the hours that you do, and you'll only pick up clients that if they want at certain times, then whether you're able to do that or not. Sunday and Monday I work a lot of hours, but then it peters off. But that peters off during the week, and that's how I choose to have my week. So I organise my week.
That's brilliant. So you're very much, like you say, you can organise what you need to do.
Yeah. If you're looking to work within school day, then that's 9 to 3. Then there are jobs out there that need someone 9 to 3. If you're only able to do tea time calls or morning calls, then there are jobs on the WhatsApp group that will enable you to work during the hours that you can.
So what happens if you wanted to book a holiday, and what if you wanted to fly out to New York? Obviously, we all can do that at the moment.
So then you very often become a micro provider, and you might be working in a team of micro providers with a client, or you might be, you might know somebody else that's a micro provider, and then you cover your calls with another micro provider. I'm covering someone at the moment who's been a bit unfortunate, and And you know, there's always someone that will pick up your calls if you are lucky enough to jet off out somewhere.
Yeah. Not at the moment, but like you
No.
say, you know, yeah, it's just
being a micro provider, you are as busy as you want to be.
yeah. And I think that's, like you say, it's your own business and you just take ownership of that. You can do as little
Absolutely.
or, you know, or as much as you want to do, and very flexible, like you say. I think
Absolutely.
quite a few people that are probably stay-at-home mums that actually, like you say, could become micro providers because they could actually just do, say, 3 hours a day or 3 hours
Absolutely. You might
a
just
week.
want to be able to do lunch times. You might want to do nights. There's always opportunities out there to work around your family life.
Brilliant. Well, we can see you're very busy, Vikki. So I will let you go now. All right, because you're sat in your car. You're obviously out micro providing today.
Yes, and it would be good if we can have more micro providers, because geographically we are probably the most challenged, because we can be by the sea one minute and up in the hills, and you know, and it's finding people that are able to cover that geographical area, and also making sure that clients who need micro providers aren't disadvantaged because of where they live.
Yeah, and I will say in West Somerset we do struggle.
We do.
We do struggle, but it's getting better. I have seen that you've been recruiting. I've seen on the
have, and we
like,
need lots more.
Which is
So,
amazing.
you know,
So,
yes.
Vikki, we'll let you go now, and thank you so
you.
much. And I'm sure I'll be on WhatsApp with the job later today. I'm sure.
That would be brilliant.
Take
All
care,
right, look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you.
All right, love. Bye-bye. So that was Vikki, who coordinates the Your Care network. Oh, that's really nice, Fiona. Yes, I think that being a micro provider, it is important to remember that you are going into people's home and respect the fact that it is their home. And I will say, during COVID, the micro providers have been absolutely amazing. They all have full PPE because obviously, you know, they are needing to go into the homes of these clients to make sure that they get their personal care or their support, they get their shopping. You know, it's been really difficult for them at this time, and I applaud all of my providers in West Somerset and across the whole of Somerset. They are doing an amazing job. Well done. So just going to take a little moment to basically us as CCS are looking towards kindness at this present time, obviously. In these difficult times, it's more important than ever to support each other. And one way of doing this would be to share kindness in our own communities. Kindness is an easy thing to share. And at CCS, we would like to ask all of you alongside us to daily, weekly, or when you can, just take part in a random act of kindness. We want to see the kindness that you do. So use the hashtag #LoveSomerset random act of kindness to show us. I'm sure that will come up in the comments in a minute. Kindness is simple. Whenever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. And we found this out a week last Friday. We were contacted by the spice merchant in Watchet, and the fantastic chefs there and proprietors wanted to provide 20 meals for our clients. So it was going to be a chicken curry with rice, and they just wanted to cook 20 meals for us. We picked them up and they were distributed out to our clients across Somerset, so in Minehead, Willerton and Watchet. And to see the smile on those clients' faces, giving them a meal, was just amazing. So well done to the spice merchant. And the Smugglers Inn is this coming Wednesday, is also now going to provide roast dinners, 20 roast dinners every Wednesday for the next 4 weeks, which is absolutely amazing. So please support the Smugglers Inn at Blue Anchor also with their takeaway menu. And they are going to help us to provide meals for Christmas Day and New Year's Day, which is amazing that our clients in West Somerset are going to get a roast dinner on Christmas Day, delivered by volunteers. So just thinking about random acts of kindness, you could knock on a neighbour's door and just check to see if they're okay. Do they need anything? Especially to think maybe if the weather gets a bit horrible in the winter. And clean a garden for a neighbour or a friend. There's lots of leaves all around at the moment. I'm very envious of my neighbour who's got a leaf blower. I haven't got one. So, you know, just picking up leaves and putting them in a black bin liner, taking them to the recycling centre. Put the bin out for somebody. Those big wheelie bins, they're really heavy. So if you know that you've got an elderly person living nearby you, offer to put their bin out for them once a week. It's a simple act of kindness, but can mean the world to them if they're struggling. Send a card to somebody. You know, I love receiving things in the post. It's just amazing. Just rather than the social media and the tech side of it, to actually get a card that for no reason and you just open it and it just makes you smile. Smiling, there you go. And that random act of kindness, a bit difficult at the moment when you go out, because if you go in a shop and you've got your mask on, people can't see that you're smiling. But, you know, smile at somebody, just say hi. I go and walk my dogs every day. I see these people, I don't know them. I just say, morning, hi, or afternoon. Is it afternoon? Is it morning? I'm not too sure. But just, you know, just have a little bit of a conversation with somebody. Listening, you know, it might be the fact that just listen to somebody, you know, or just do them a favour. Anything, just a random act of kindness not only makes you feel better, but you're giving something back to somebody else, which in this times, you know, it's really difficult. So together we will stand stronger. And Chrissy's just put, Fiona Gaffer is always cooking meals and donating in the Taunton and Wellington area, a real star. That's lovely, Chrissy. And Fiona, you're amazing. Well done. There's lots of people probably everywhere that are donating meals or their time in this really difficult time. And especially at the moment in lockdown, you know, we've still got a little way to go until December the 2nd. But that's me for today. I've loved being here. And next time I'm here, I'm going to be with Ellie and we're going to make a Christingle. So please join us. I think it's the 7th of December. But anyway, every Monday, come and join us here, 11 o'clock in West Somerset. We love to see you all. All right, please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you all sometime soon, maybe. Bye.